What is up, everybody? Welcome back. As you guys see, this is not Jandro.
Nope, it's
This is not Jandro.
It's his evil twin.
It's a Mexican.
It's not
same
his
thing.
twin.
It's the same thing.
Yeah,
Mexican,
Peruvian, maybe.
Es su primo.
But listen. This is
pretty-
Esty, and he has a big problem with something I said on the last episode.
I have a big problem with a lot you say.
A lot of people do.
A lot of people do. That's
people
what
do.
And the big question of tonight is glam metal actually metal? Thank you guys for joining us. We are Metalology. All right, so, like you heard up top, this is not Jandro. I want to make that very clear. This
But
is not.
They may look similar, but they are not the same person.
I'm
not.
Timu Jandro.
Timu Jandro. No, you're
more bulky, Jandro. You're like XL Jandro.
you're like if
XL?
Jandro ate for a week.
Yeah. Because that boy is skinny. Like
I wish I was that skinny, dude.
like if we were to take
Not
him
that
around,
skinny.
if we were to take him around to our grandmothers, like they'd be like, mijo,
like, mijo, ¿por qué no comes?
¿por qué no comes? Estás
Whereas they
bien
see
flaco.
me, they're like, no te voy a dar comida
comer.
porque estás bien
Gordo,
gordo.
exactly.
He eats a tortilla and he's stuffed.
And that's it.
That's it.
Damn, dude. Did he
That's
get
it.
like that stomach pump thing or like stomach staple? Or
No,
what?
he's just skinny.
No,
He's just skinny.
he's skinny.
Anyways, so
I'm gonna try to make you proud,
yeah,
Make him proud.
but
We-
Megadeth does suck.
Megadeth does suck, and we have no one here to defend them. Rudy,
It's not my fight.
I mean, rest in peace is pretty cool. But
it's
that's
not.
about
It's
it.
not. It's not.
That's about it.
Anyways,
We're gonna have it.
so
No.
guys, this is our boy Esty. Esty, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Esty.
What do you
And
do, Esty?
What do you do?
I like, taking walks. I like hanging out with my dog. Oh, what do I'm in a
yes.
No, my name is Esty, and I play guitar in a band called Fraxures.
Hell yeah! And you have been on the
Hell
podcast
yeah.
several times. It's been a minute.
Yeah,
It's been a
it's been a
minute,
few.
yeah.
It's been a minute. It's been a while.
It's been a couple years, and now that we got this
Yeah.
new studio, we're gonna be bringing in some guests. And Esty, you are our first guest. So we're
Yeah.
excited.
First
Yeah.
guest of the year.
Are you rocking Jordans right now?
No, not
No?
Jordans. They're Dunks.
Because I got my Jordans on right now.
Oh, those are
Look at
nice. They're shiny. Those
that.
are
Yeah,
like-
they're shiny.
They're newer.
Yeah.
I like them.
Air
I used to
Jordans.
have someone like these, like the light blue ones, though,
Mhm.
but I don't know what to wear them with, and then I didn't want to ruin them, so I sold them.
Well, that's why you get black and red, because then you can wear them with anything.
They're cool.
Yeah.
I'm not a shoe person. I
We
don't know.
know.
Oh, yeah.
With you guys with your Walmart shoes.
I got my Skechers.
I got
yeah.
Adidas, bro. I'm comfy.
mid 30s and wearing
Hey, comfy's
Skechers.
important, dude.
Yeah, dude. I love comfy shoes.
Yeah. I've been hearing a lot of good things
His
about.
headphones pop up.
Adidas?
No, not Adidas, but
Skechers.
those
Skechers.
the ones if you're standing up a lot. Yeah, I think it's
Mm.
Skechers, and also those. There's a Costco brand that you get at Costco.
Oh wait,
Hmm.
speaking of Adidas, what did you do this past weekend?
Okay, hold on.
Who are you talking?
Because we want to talk about that, because Esty and his band Fraxures just played a really big show over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
But first, we got to drop our plugs. You guys can follow Metalology at Metalology on Spotify. You guys can follow us on Instagram as well at Metalology Podcast. TikTok as well at Metalology Podcast. You guys can follow me at Anthony_7string. You guys can follow my band Defy the Tyrants at Defy the Tyrants. Rudy?
You can follow me as the one who knocks on Instagram. The O's are zeros and underscore after every word.
And you can follow your boy Baji at /_the bass.
Da bass.
Da bass.
Da bass.
Da bass.
DABASS.
And-
And when you say bass, you gotta like lower it down all the way.
Da bass.
All right, so Esty.
Wait, and mine is Esty Sanchez, ESTY Sanchez 28, and that's on Instagram or whatever.
And
And
if
my
you-
band is Fraxures, FRAXURES.
Just one X, not two X's.
Yeah, I said one X.
One X.
One X.
One X. So, anyways, you guys played a really big show over the weekend. Let's hear about it.
It was a really fun show. We played at the Anaheim House of Blues. We opened up. We opened up for this band called Breaking in a Sequence or Bias, and they were doing their new single release party right there.
Oh,
Another
nice.
band was Boulevard of Eyes, really awesome. Chloe Trujillo's band. I don't know if you know who Chloe Trujillo. Yeah, so it was her band. Amazing. They're awesome. And then the other two bands that we played with, Knowing Forever, they're really cool. They're really sick. Really tight harmonies. I'm a sucker for harmonies.
Oh, okay.
And then Playa. And Playa, that was just their second show. They're young kids. They're hungry. And they're gonna bring back new metal, dude. Like in a sense, the young blood. You know, fun show. And for Bias, they had special guests. One of them, a few special guests. I'll tell you of them. One of them was Michael or Andy. We know him by Andy, but the current singer of Snot. He's also the singer for Stronger Than a Machine.
Hell yeah,
really awesome. And then for like the last few songs, they invited Wes, the original one. I think he was the original guitarist, but for Head PE.
Oh.
And Fieldy.
Fieldy.
Yep.
Fieldy.
What?
Yeah. They performed. Fieldy performed along with Wes, and also the Bias's drummer. The current drummer, BC, awesome dude, beast on the drum set, was also the drummer for Head PE. You know, when you hear the Bartender song and all those other jams back in the days, that was Wes and BC for Head PE. Nice. And then Fieldy played in this. I think I'm pretty sure this was Fieldy's first time on stage since he left. He took a break from Korn. I'm not gonna say he left because he's still technically in Korn.
He's on hiatus.
You know, he's on hiatus to take care of himself, and he was awesome. He was a cool dude. The fact that that my band opened up for Bias and shared the same stage as Fieldy after a long time of not playing on stage, that's really cool. Everyone showed us love backstage, and the new fans. Everyone was really cool. It was just a good vibe all around. All the bands were awesome. Everyone brought their, everyone brought their energy, brought it, man. It was a great show all around. So yeah, that was our first show back. This is our first show in April. Oh, sorry. This is our first show in 2026, and it was a fucking great one.
Nice.
And
hell yeah.
So it was a good experience, and it was awesome. And I think I'm still on that high because I was like, man, that was cool. But I mean, check out all these bands. They're all really awesome. For everyone who wants to hear something that something new, check them out. Check out these bands' Bias. Check out Boulevard of Eyes, Playa. I'm not sure if they have stuff out yet, but I think, like I said, this is their second show, and they covered Limp Bizkit.
Hell yeah.
You know what's Limp Bizkit song they covered?
Which one?
They covered my favorite one off of $3 Bills. Yeah, it's probably my favorite Limp Bizkit song. Period. Stuck.
Yes.
I'm like, wow, dude. Like out of all these songs, they're gonna bring out they brought in that deep cut, that Sam Rivers rip, doom 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 doom.
Yep. Psycho female.
Yeah, and then that reference to suicidal tendency.
Yeah.
All I wanted was a Pepsi, just one Pepsi, far from suicidal.
Still look at the tendency to bring back the memories that I really miss.
That was really, really awesome to see, like the younger guys,
kick it.
Playing the stuff that I was listening to back when I was a teen. I'm 40, pushing 40. I'm pushing 44, so that was fun. It was a good time. Good time. Check out all these bands that I mentioned, and please give them all your love and all your support.
Yeah.
And again, like I said, Bias, Breaking in a Sequence, they just released their new song. It's fucking banger, dude. So y'all check it out.
Check them out.
Sick.
Check them out.
Before we get into the further subject, is Glam Metal actually metal? Because that's the entire reason why we're here. That's the entire reason Esty made the trip down. Esty, I want you to talk a little bit about Fraxures. What do you guys got going on this year?
We're finally releasing our full-length album.
Yeah.
Finally.
Finally releasing a full-lengther. The whole enchilada this year.
Waited years for this.
I think it was years. I think July or August, somewhere around there. All the songs are done, mixed, mastered, all that. They're done. Just ready to go. We have a bunch of shows coming up. We do have a show this Saturday playing at Brick by Brick in San Diego.
Nice.
And then we have a show on Monday at the House of Blues in San Diego. We're opening up for Nini Metal. Really awesome.
Nini Metal?
It's like some folk metal, right?
It's like I think she's. I don't want to get it wrong.
Wasn't she on America's Got Talent or
Yeah,
something
I think
like
it's
that?
one of those ones, and she just played she just shredded for everybody. So that's awesome.
Nice.
I'm honored. We got a bunch of shows coming up. I think in Vegas, Arizona, Sacramento, and we got just a bunch of stuff going on, and finally, so it's cool. So have a lot of stuff going on.
Finally, I know Fraxures. You guys have had like this weird not to throw the band under the bus because you guys are family. You guys, I love you guys, but you guys go through these periods of you guys play a couple shows and then it's like a long stint of no shows and then a couple shows, and it's really nice to see you guys being just consecutively playing again. And it's really awesome to kind of see that because I remember I was just on Instagram not too long ago, and when you guys were announcing the shows, I'm like, oh shit, these guys mean business. These guys are killing it right now. You guys just signed to Cleopatra Records not too long ago.
We signed to Cleopatra Records last year, and that's pretty cool.
Sick.
Nice.
So for our viewers, listeners, we've also had Esty's frontman from Fraxures, Travis, on the show as well. He's been on the show 3 times. Well, technically 3 episode. 2 episodes were recorded one night.
Was it the him one, Sleep Token?
And then we did an interview with him.
And the
first one was Travis's interview. We actually had Travis come in and tell stories of him being in Divine Heresy
and all that stuff. Yeah.
And how he did all
and
that.
Then him.
We did the him episode
and
the
then
same
Sleep
night.
Token.
Sleep Token. And he actually got me and Baji into Sleep Token that night.
Yeah.
Because he brought the playlist and we were just vibing the whole night. In real time, it's so cool to have on a podcast one of my favorite bands right now and having Travis Neal just introduce us, and it's in real time. We're like, oh shit, this is awesome, this is amazing. Sorry, Rudy. Rudy's not a fan of Sleep Token. I'm gonna throw you under the bus.
It's okay. He's not a fan of female vocalists either.
He listens to the podcast.
I know. Yeah, I like my metal a certain way.
You like your metal heavy, manly.
I like my metal a certain way.
I like my metal manly, meaty,
manly,
cocky,
angry.
Thick and veiny.
So Travis also fronted Defy the Tyrants for a show we played in Arizona because we were in a predicament. Right. And
was it for one song or one
it was the whole
show?
set.
One show or
it was just one show.
One show, right?
Yeah, it was. We had just gotten Tom, but we hadn't announced Tom yet. Tom wasn't ready yet, and we were kind of in this predicament. We didn't want to bail from the show, so we hit up Travis, thinking he's probably going to say no. But we were like, well, he's the homie. Let's hit him up. And then within 30 seconds, I'm fucking down. We're like, oh shit, that's amazing. So it was
he's
so
a beast,
cool.
dude. He likes to he likes being on stage, man.
Yeah.
He likes the stage.
And we had a blast with him.
I saw the videos.
Weekend.
They're sick, dude.
Yeah, I wish we had tracks of him doing the songs because his versions were so sick. Maybe one day we might.
Maybe one day just throw him in there and invite him over for a duo. That's what I want in metal. And you know what metal lacks still? I mean, I've been seeing it a lot lately, but special guests. You know how hip hop does it.
Yeah, I feel that.
Every other song's a special guest. That's dope.
Yeah.
Yo, that's dope. And that's how you get to, or if you never heard of that rapper, then you're like, oh, okay, and then I'm gonna go check that his stuff out. And I want more of that camaraderie. But there's a lot of it have been happening also lately.
Yeah, no, we have a couple new songs that we're working on right now that we're like, oh, which one should we hit up Travis for? And there's a couple ones we're like, oh, well, we'll see what happens. Because we do want to work with Travis. We want to work with other vocalists too, and have people come in and do the special guests.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Or a special guest solo by freaking this person, or I don't know, fucking.
Well, there's a couple guitar players that I want to
Defy. I want a Defy song in the near future with the saxophone solo, dude.
I would love that. Is that okay with you, Rudy?
That would be awesome.
That'd be awesome, Rudy.
Yeah.
Sleep Token does saxophone
as long as there's no female behind that saxophone, you're good.
If there's no way before Sleep
If there's no female behind that saxophone, you're fine.
Well, no, he's okay as long as they're not singing.
Yeah, he doesn't like the clean singing.
So they can play instruments, Rudy. Just so they can play instruments. They just can't sing.
I'm not saying they can't sing either.
No, just the dirty, the hard vocals.
You son of a bitch.
In my metal.
So do you like Lacuna Coil?
No.
No?
Throw them out there. Start throwing names out.
But do you like Walter Jericho?
Not really, no.
Ask him if he likes Ginger.
Not really. No.
Ask him if he likes ginger.
Really? I just said not really.
No, he just yeah.
Not
Actually,
really. I mean, there's a couple songs, but I can't name any because I've never like searched them up myself.
Damn, I love ginger.
Ginger.
Arch Enemy.
I love Arch Enemy.
See, that's the thing.
I
Arch
love
Enemy,
Arch Enemy.
but everyone else, nah.
Well, it's because they do clean vocals too.
Well, the newer stuff. But see, I only listen to like old school.
You like
Arch
Cradle
Enemy.
of Filth though?
I love Cradle of Filth.
So would you have liked like Ginger if she just sang?
No. No.
I would enjoy more screaming.
There you go.
Wait, what?
Wait.
No.
He wants his female vocals to scream, not sing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Hence.
all right.
So they can't scream. If they sing, they can scream, but if they sing, he's out. He's like, nope.
Oh, okay. I thought
Not doing this.
I thought it was the other way around.
No. Jandro's the same way, for the most part.
Yeah.
I think he lets certain things get away, but Jandro's very much the same. Like
Oh,
Rudy
man.
and Jandro are the resident elitists.
But then also,
I don't know, man.
Right now you were talking about Cradle of Filth. There's actually clean singing in that, and I love the shit.
Yeah,
out
we
of
know.
that.
That's why it's a contradiction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
So it's just really different.
I'm picky.
He's just picky. He's just
Yeah,
picky.
picky.
Because
Picky.
I'm like, man, I just feel like I don't know. I feel like the women have been dominating metal vocals right now, man. Like
They
there's
have.
Yeah, like the
They
top
have.
the top metal bands right now are
like-
female fronted.
like
Mhm.
Shane. I mean, she's one of my favorite ones from Entios.
Oh.
Dude, she's amazing, man.
Mhm.
Oh.
I would love to start a project with a female vocalist. Well, most up until Defy, most of the music I wrote was with a female vocalist. From the time I was 13, 14 years old, all the way to when did we start Defy? Like I was 28, 29, around there.
About, yeah.
All Defy was the first band I ever joined where the vocal. Well, no, it wasn't the first band, but the first main project that didn't have a female vocalist.
Yep.
And I loved it. I've always loved working with female vocalists. So I don't know. Maybe in the future, we might do something. But we're gonna move on from Rudy's closed-minded opinions on metal to my closed-minded opinions on metal.
Oh my God.
But before we get to that, also,
Go ahead.
how dare you talk about Spineshank and making them sound like they were like a fourth generation new metal band over here? I fucking love Spineshank. They were been around like they were around before Linkin Park. Did I say they're probably like second generation?
But their notoriety didn't begin until towards the end of that new metal movement.
Nah, dude.
Yes. Their highest selling record was the one that came out right before Freddy vs. Jason, which was 03, which was the tail end of that new metal movement.
Was the third album their highest grossing record?
Yeah, the one with the song from Freddy vs. Jason.
Oh, dude, because the one before they're gonna be touring for that one for their 26th anniversary, the one that came out in 99 or 2000.
I understand that
with
there's
New
like,
Disease.
there's a
and-
resurgence in their popularity at the moment. I understand this, but
No, but like they hit it big with the album before that one, with Synthetic and New Disease. Those songs were on the radio.
but they were on the radio, but they weren't as big.
Those were pretty big, dude.
I don't know. When you have a song in a movie,
How old were you in 2000?
in 2000?
Yeah.
I don't even think. 2000. No, I wasn't a metal.
Exactly.
In 2000, I was 11.
I was 10.
Yeah, so
I was 11.
I was 10.
We're young. We're young.
I remember them hardcore, dude.
I don't
Because I
remember
listened to
them
them
for
in
shit.
radio. They were in magazines. They were in everywhere. Just because you don't remember doesn't mean it didn't happen.
I remember seeing them in magazines
Yeah, you were
and being
young.
like,
You don't
like they
remember
would have
shit.
like the one page. They had the one page spread.
How many pages of you were in magazines, huh?
I've been in a couple.
Oh, yeah?
I've been in a couple. I'm not going to toot my own horn. We're not talking about me though. We're talking about spine shake.
God damn,
Oh
we're
my
talking about
We're talking about spine shake.
So,
here.
you know, but to each their own. But yeah, they're definitely not third, fourth generation.
They are
were-
third, fourth. When your notoriety begins at a certain era of a movement,
Nah,
that
dude.
is your generation. That is where you're at right there. If
Mm.
Limp Bizkit started in
That's when you heard
96,
them.
but they didn't get. They
That's
didn't
when you
hit,
heard them.
That's when they're big. They're big time. They went mainstream.
And that's when you heard them, though.
But that's
That
when they
ba-
went mainstream. That's part of their notoriety.
So, do you consider when Deftones not Adrenaline?
I would consider Deftones.
Like White Pony?
I would consider them. White Pony was no. I see what you're fucking doing. I
Yeah,
see what you're
fuck
fucking
you.
doing here.
Nah, it was
Nah,
just
fuck
because
that.
just because their biggest album was their last album doesn't mean you can't take
And
any
and
credit
no,
from
and,
them.
and engine number 9 was on the Crow City of Los Angeles soundtrack, which came out in '98. So yeah, they're part of that first generation.
Deftones? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
that's that first generation. I see
know,
what you're
but
fucking
no,
doing.
no,
but
you're
then when
like-
we fast forward to Spine Shake, when they got their like huge mainstream notoriety, it wasn't until like
but
03.
that was
Which is why they
that's
didn't
when
pop.
you remember.
That's not what That's what everybody remembers.
No,
okay,
dude, I remember him from their second album.
Let's go around the room. You know Spine Shank, right?
Yeah, I remember.
Dude, but
what song do you know? Watch.
It was a song on Headbangers Ball. I can't tell you.
Which is also on what soundtrack?
The Headbangers Ball CD?
Which is also on what movie soundtrack?
I think it's a different song.
You're forcing him to sing.
Freddie versus Jason.
Freddie versus Jason.
Which came out the same year as that soundtrack, as that compilation. Spine Shank, you've heard of Spine Shank?
No.
We played them on the podcast, Rudy.
I don't remember.
But you've seen Freddie versus Jason.
Yeah, and
so you heard the song on Freddie versus Jason.
Again,
if I play the song, you know the song.
Yes, because I listened to that album religiously.
What did Black Widow say to the Hulk?
Sun's getting real low.
Sun's getting real low.
But do you see like 3/4 of the room is telling you they didn't hear about Spine Shank until that movie came out.
You guys were barely discovering your ball sack when everything I heard was going on.
But we were the important generation because we were going to carry we were going to carry it into the next thing.
Honestly,
get the fuck out! Oh. You tell anybody that were my age who Spine Shank was, they're gonna tell you who the fuck Spine Shank was.
Well, your generation is from the '80s, which is why we're here. But
fuck you. So just because the first time you heard them was then, and I didn't know about that.
The first time I heard them, the first time he heard them, the first time he heard them.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that they didn't exist before.
Exactly.
No,
dude.
I'm not saying they didn't exist
look
before.
Look at here, Christopher Columbus.
I'm saying their mainstream notoriety didn't begin until that third generation of new metal.
America never existed until Christopher Columbus came.
It did not.
They did not.
No, he's making sense, dude. Like, I'm sure.
All he's saying is the band started and had 2 records that were like decent.
Nah, dude. I honestly like this.
I'm talking about sales. I'm not talking about the quality of the music. I'm talking about sales.
If we want to talk about sales, then Metallica wasn't a band until the Black fucking Album.
That's untrue because they were playing stadiums by the time they were doing Master Puppets.
Nah, but you're talking. No, we're talking about sales, bro. We're talking about sales.
And
no,
platinum in the 80s. They were already platinum before Black Album.
But I'm talking about sales.
Get your stats straight. Get your stats straight.
So you're talking but when they're in notoriety, when their biggest album, was Black Album.
The breakthrough. That's the word I'm looking for. Their breakthrough success didn't begin until the tail end of the new metal movement.
I get that, but that doesn't mean that they weren't part of the new metal movement.
No, but that's part of their that's their era. That's
no, it's not. That's the era you think it is.
That's
when you remember it.
When somebody puts down a list of eras of songs from each new metal movement, Spine Shank's pull up the song.
I'll pull it up. Give me a second.
That song would be on that third generation new metal movement.
Okay.
Smothered was a song I remembered.
No, that was on that same album that he's talking about.
Okay.
Do you not see?
But dude, like, let's be real. Freddie versus Jason was like a really
look,
their
biggest song is 32 million plus, and that album came out in 2000, and it's A New Disease.
Ew. That doesn't change the fact that I talk shit.
Yeah, exactly.
But that proves that the other song is more.
Well, now.
Well,
the metrics now are different because now you're having these random songs doing well on TikTok
that
are bringing research.
So it's
like for example, Everclear's biggest song up to just a few years ago was what song?
I don't know, probably Santa Monica.
No.
I will buy you a new car or new
that
life.
One. I will buy that one.
I will buy you a new life.
But this year, by far, Santa Monica, because Santa Monica went viral on TikTok. All these bands from the 90s and the 2000s are having deep cuts or second, third, fourth singles.
That's not a deep cut. That was
you didn't let me finish.
That was one of their bangers.
Second, third, fourth single releases that are now popping huge because they're going viral with TikToks.
My name's
Santa
Anthony,
Monica's
and I will never be wrong.
I'm not going to be wrong.
TikTok.
I'm right.
It's my show, so I'm going to be right all the time.
Most of my band's plays come from TikTok. Fuck you.
Really?
TikTok is cancerous.
Like 40% of our streams come from TikTok.
Like it's
nice. Congrats.
I just feel like it's just a resurgence. Of course, like they're gonna find those,
but the breakthrough wasn't until we're not talking about the biggest song. We're talking about the breakthrough success. That's what we're talking about. And when a breakthrough success happens during a movement, that's stamped to that era.
I don't know. I didn't look up the numbers, so I don't know if that album was bigger than the second album. Don't know.
I'll pull it up for you.
Unfortunately, if that is, unfortunately, it was their third and last album.
Thank God.
That came out, and that's
Good.
what made them big.
Good.
And that sucks because they were a band and they had other hits. They were on the radio
I
before that.
I can't talk too much shit because everybody says I look like the singer, which I don't fucking sing it. I don't
like
sing
Johnny Santos? Hell no, dude.
Yeah, I get that so much. Like I get it all the time now. It's weird. The bigger that band gets now in this day and age, the more I get like, hey, you look like Johnny Santos from Spine Shake. I'm like, what the fuck?
You know what's crazy?
Then you say this. Listen to my new band, Defy the Tyrants.
Listen to my new band, Defy the Tyrants.
Yeah, exactly. Shut the fuck up.
I mean, well, it's my followers who are messaging me. Yeah, they are.
When I was younger, people were like, "Are you the singer from Papa Roach?" I'm like, no.
You do look a little bit like Ernie.
I wish I could remember the song. Like I know I like that song on that album.
I'm pretty sure you're talking about Smothered or something like that.
Quick.
I'll play real quick, Rudy. But
Yeah,
then you
I'll
gotta admit I'm right.
I like that one.
Then you gotta admit I'm right.
What do you mean? That you're
No.
Look, it's right here. It's.
I mean,
That was on that album, okay.
oh yeah, I like this song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Awesome.
here, let's go on Spine Shank real quick.
Show me. Let's see. Show me a song
Yeah,
before
yeah,
this.
Of course, yeah. That's exactly what I was gonna do.
Okay.
But he don't want to give me the. He don't
No,
wanna,
it says something went wrong. Have another go.
How convenient,
That
people.
I didn't do that.
Look at me, people. How
Convenient.
fucking convenient.
You're looking right at it. What are you talking about? Look,
Yeah. What
Look.
did you do? What did you
Look.
do?
I didn't do anything.
Look at it, people.
All of a
Look.
sudden.
Look, I'll be more than happy to go back again.
Okay.
But
Let's do
but
this.
we got
Alright.
to get to the point because
Oh, we are. This is the.
We have an episode.
Aside
to
from
do.
this, and okay, here you go. Here you go.
New Disease. What's
New
the second biggest song?
Oh
The
yeah.
song off Freddy vs. Jason. Suck my dick.
Okay.
Suck that dick. Suck it.
Well, of
What?
course, it came out in a movie, so. But there was a band before that, and people loved it.
There was a band.
Let me see that. 255,000 streams, monthly listeners. It's not that big.
I was gonna. Damn, dude, you didn't even give me a second.
He's trying to.
He's trying to hate, dude.
I'm hating. You brought it up. I'm
Nah,
not hating.
dude, he's
Damn.
he's only angry because he's losing.
I'm winning. I'm winning, and these guys know it too. They just
I'm
don't
winning.
admit.
Give me my phone back.
All right.
I'm winning.
This is our life. This is
our
what we
life.
have to deal with.
This is what they have to deal with. I am the diva.
I'm here to defend you guys.
No, you're not.
Sort of. No, I'm here to talk shit about it.
We're here to talk shit about it.
Except him.
What about Rudy?
I mean, I already talked shit about him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The female thing.
Oh. Okay. Anyways, so the entire idea behind this episode came up because Jandro told us he couldn't meet up for tonight, and I was like, you know what? Let me hit up my boy Esty. Let me hit up Esty. Let me see if he wants to come on. It's been a while, and we said we want to have more guests. Why not kick it off with Esty being the first guest in our new studio during this new era?
Yeah.
And I asked him, hey, what do you want to talk about? And the first fucking thing he brings up is a gripe he has with something I said on our previous Metallica Master Puppets episode. Go on. Go on, Esty. Explain.
I mean, we already talked about it.
Go on, explain some more.
What do you want me to say?
Well, what was the gripe about?
Yeah, what was the gripe about?
Oh, that glam metal isn't fucking metal?
Yes.
That it's pop punk?
It's more than pop rock. I said pop rock.
I think
It,
it's
it has more in line with pop punk than it does with metal.
No.
Absolutely.
No, it doesn't.
Absolutely.
Absolutely
Is
not.
that-
Every Poison riff sounds like a fucking Blink song.
I need examples.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to hear this. Oh, look, it's just a slowed down.
Or actually,
It's just slowed down punk. I'm all like, no. I mean, if anything was influenced by punk, then it was thrash.
Okay, look, I'm just gonna give it. I'm just look this
Because it was Metallica and all these bands that were influenced by Misfits, Dead Kennedys, and all these other ones.
I like this song.
What about that is punk?
I just like the
There's
song.
good,
super
there's,
punk.
there's guitar solos and everything. If you would have said,
That's metal.
it was a form of metal, yeah.
I mean, that doesn't sound like Blink.
Keep in mind back in the days, breakdowns and extreme drop tuning
Yeah, no, I get what
and
you're
all
saying.
this stuff didn't exist.
I
so
get what you're saying, but you also got to remember, like, this came out way before
for
Blink.
pop, and way before pop punk.
Yeah.
So
This
you
was
think
like
so? What everything that has a 4/4 beat is pop punk?
No, everything
It's
that
poppy.
has
It's a poppy beat.
4/4
How about
signature.
how about this? Everything is blues.
I'm gonna let him yell.
How about this?
Because in this room, the louder you get, the more right you are.
How about everything is blues?
Everything is blues. I
Everything
agree.
is blues.
I like that.
Okay, how about everything is blues? If you would have said anything else, like it's more rock or this, because another name for hair metal was what?
Glam
metal.
Glam rock.
Glam rock. Yeah.
Glam rock.
It's the same shit. It's
Yeah,
not
I
actual
know.
metal.
So if you would have said it was like rock or something, you said pop punk.
But there was no pop punk in the 80s.
Exactly. So
Well, no, what I'm saying is it has more in line with pop punk than it does with metal.
No, you don't call it. You don't consider it's metal, dude.
I'm not saying it's the same thing as pop punk. I'm saying it has more in line with pop punk than it does pop punk.
It's still metal. Glam metal is still metal.
But pop punk
It's
is
in
not
there.
punk. It's
just like Metallica's first album is Kill 'Em All.
that album
God
sucks.
damn.
That is a trash album. But we're not getting into that.
Okay, I will agree with you that it is
Not
trashly
great.
recorded,
It's not good.
but it is a great dude. It has banging riffs, solos, and everything. It was released by Metal Blade Records as an album.
It wasn't good.
Doesn't
Released
matter.
as an album.
Ride the Lightning is the
Album.
first album.
To you,
No, to everybody. It's that album sounds nothing like Metallica. Ride the Lightning sounds like Metallica.
the fuck? It sounds the same thing, just better
It
recording.
doesn't sound the same thing at all. It's all major key fucking old rock riffs. Ride the Lightning has these big epic arrangements and these big riffs and the big hooks. It's so different from Kill 'Em All. I'm not going to back down from this. Kill 'Em All is trash.
Like, whatever,
All right,
dude.
when we do the Kill 'Em All episode, Esty, you're coming on. 'cause
Yeah.
You're gonna.
Come on. I don't give a fuck. I'll talk my shit. too.
Grandpa. I mean, it's so.
Come on,
Grandpa Riz, I
motherfucker,
mean, it
come
is
on.
old.
All right. Well, anyways, we're talking about glam metal. So okay. So you have a problem with me saying glam metal is not.
Yeah, because then you're saying that musicians like Stu Ham, Steve Vai, David Lee Roth,
Not metal musicians. David Lee Roth is a metal vocalist.
glam metal.
Van Halen is a
Eventually
hard
became-
rock band. They
Yeah,
are
it is.
a
So
hard
see,
rock.
so glam
so
metal
he's a
took
hard rock vocalist.
so glam metal took from hard rock, and then what like Judas Priest and all these other guys were doing with metal
Judas
too.
Priest
so,
does not sound like Poison. Doesn't sound like Motley Crue.
But they don't have to.
Iron
so why
Maiden.
are you only mentioning Motley Crue and Poison? There were so many more other bands.
Cinderella. I think Skid Row. I'll let Skid Row get away with it a little bit because Slave to the Grind is fucking sick as shit.
Pantera.
They started off.
Nobody liked them when they were glam metal.
People prefer them now, but
No, they don't.
prefer those albums. A lot of people love those
Do you
albums.
prefer the Pantera's glam metal days?
I'd have to listen.
Shut the fuck
I
up.
have
Shut the
not-
fuck up.
Bitch, fuck
Shut
you.
the fuck
I
up.
haven't heard of that album in a while, so I have to
So
go back.
how about this? Would you consider Steve Vai pop punk?
No, I would consider
No.
Steve Vai a rock guitar player.
He's rock, but he became a metal guitar. He was a metal guitar. There's so
What
many
metal band was
guitarists.
he in? What metal band
If
was
you-
Steve Vai in?
It
if you
doesn't-
wanna
you
think-
don't have to be in a metal band to be a metal guitarist.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
what the fuck?
He was in a David. He was
You
in the
don't
David
have
Lee
to.
Roth band.
What
Hey.
the fuck?
You don't have
Steve
to.
Vai-
Yes, you
What
have
did
to
you
be
say?
a metal guitar player
Steve-
to be in a metal band.
No, you
Steve
don't.
Vai was in the David Lee
You don't
Roth
have
band.
to.
That was not a metal band, SD.
That was glam, dude.
That's not okay. So that's the entire reason why we're here.
So if you know, it's not pop punk.
I said it has more in line with pop punk. I didn't say
It's not pop punk, dude.
More in line.
If
it has
you would have
more
said it
in
would have more
common
in
with
line,
pop punk.
it
than
would have been more in line with hard rock or rock because yes, I would have.
okay. It has more line. It's more in line with rock.
Okay, too late, buddy. You said pop punk.
I said pop punk because of the melodic
when pop
part
punk
of it.
never existed.
It was born because
Hey,
of
you,
It was
glam.
born.
You dug your own grave.
It was
bro.
born.
Shut the fuck
You
up.
It was
dug
born.
It was
because of
born.
glam.
Okay.
Now, would you say pop punk is the hair metal of
Punk music, yes.
punk music? Then yes,
Absolutely.
okay. I could probably agree with you there.
But you're arguing semantics. I'm just trying to give the
Nah.
vibe. I'm arguing the vibe, just the vibe in general.
Dude, their vibe. You weren't around. I mean, I was barely around, but you weren't around, so you don't know the vibe.
Can you imagine him listening to the podcast in his car and just arguing with me the whole time?
I'd listen to this.
That's why he's here.
That's what I'm here.
That's the entire reason he's here.
I'm here to bitch. God damn it!
God damn.
I ate a burrito with salsa that wasn't spicy, and that pissed me off.
Where'd you get it from?
Yeah.
So I don't go
I
there.
don't want to talk about it because I
Where-
did
where-
like the burrito.
Were you listening to glam metal while you were eating?
Yes.
That's probably why you didn't like it.
Was it up here down? Was it down here or up there?
No. Well, it was at a plant-based foodery. That really sucks at making salsa. But I'm not gonna talk shit because they make amazing food.
You said plant-based foodery?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like vegetarian, vegan, or something?
Vegan, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Damn.
I feel you. I
Nice.
feel you. Because I've had some good food,
Wait, you eat meat though,
but
right?
then
No.
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 Holy.
Okay, but I've had places where they have great food, but they have shitty fucking condiments.
You're gonna look like Jandro.
salsa.
Yeah. I really like condiments, dude.
If you don't start eating meat, you're gonna lay $100 in. Anyways,
If you're ever down here, Oh, if you're ever down here, go try Armando's Taco Shop. That shit is bomb.
If they have,
they don't
something that
have
I could
anything
eat.
vegetarian there, Bashi.
You can ask for it without the
Dude,
meat.
You could ask for lettuce.
Pinche frijoles con arroz.
Yeah?
Nomás, güey.
But do the frijoles have lard? I can't have
Oh,
that.
they do,
Oh,
I'm
that
sure.
I don't,
Yeah,
they probably
they
do.
do.
Yeah, you're right.
So I'm right. So
They're one of the old
glam
school
metal is not actually metal.
No, that's not true.
Okay, but you know what? But that's why we're here, because we're here for Esty to put his money where his mouth is, and to provide
I didn't know he
examples.
was betting money on this.
To provide example. That's not what the fuck that means. Damn it! Glam metal sounds like pop punk.
Okay,
Motherfucker,
so-
we're betting money
so-
because he said put your money where his mouth is. You dumb motherfuckers! Holy shit!
You see the
You guys are a bunch of fucking Drax destroyers. What does this mean?
the sun
Why
is
would I put
rise-
my finger to his throat?
the sun is
you
going
dumb
down, big
motherfuckers.
fella. The
Oh
sun's
my
going
God.
down,
Oh
big
my
fella.
God.
I didn't say anything.
The sun's going down here. Smoke.
No, I can't smoke that.
Here, please.
All right.
All right, let's go around.
Oh.
Is glam metal?
It is.
But why?
Why? Because it's a form of metal.
It's a
But
genre
what,
of metal.
What makes it a form of metal? I can tell you why new metal is a form of metal.
The artist.
It's not even the
What
art-
the fuck?
Yeah,
No, it's
okay,
not-
you
the
know what? No,
musician,
No,
like-
I'm not talking to you.
the
I'm talking to
riff-
him. I'm talking to him. Let him talk.
Okay. I'll take my smoke break and drink my new liquid death tea.
Try it. It's really good.
We're not sponsored, by the way.
We're not.
All right.
But if you do want to sponsor us,
They're
Liquid
not.
Death-
After this episode, they're not. Go on.
No, it's fuck you. It's I hate you. so-
Explain.
The riffs, like it all derives.
What about the
from-
riffs make it metal?
What? I'm trying to explain that to you, you
He's
little dumb
literally
bitch.
explaining, and you're like,
I'll put my mic down.
where are they? Like,
Where are they?
I'm gonna invite my friend Dave Mustaine in.
Oh no,
Dave,
Dave,
Oh.
you wanna come in?
Oh fuck! And he'll say the same shit too. Glam metal's not metal. All those dudes will say the same shit.
No,
you guys are the only motherfuckers that'll say it.
It's
but the actual metal musicians
It's
will.
metal.
It's
'cause
like-
the riffage is derived from previous stuff like thrash metal. Not as I wouldn't say heavy or like tone wise, but it's very very similar. It's derived from those.
Well, thrash. I mean, it was going around the same time as that.
Yeah.
I think I might.
Maybe like
It came around the same time.
yeah.
That's what they're making. Motley Crue, Metallica. There. So
Mhm.
yeah, like in a sense, yes, he is right. A lot of the thrash people.
I'm right.
Let me finish.
Okay.
Didn't consider them because of how poppy it was. Like upbeat
Mhm.
is more upbeat, and yes,
Right,
a lot of
I
those
get
fools
that.
talk shit about Motley Crue and called them pretty chicks and stuff like that because it was like all that stuff. But the same way that today, but it's the equivalent of today people saying Sleep Token is not metal or Ghost is not metal because it doesn't fit their specific
Sleep
type
Token
of
has
metal.
breakdown.
Yeah, and
Sleep
I-
Token has screams. Sleep
Okay,
Token
so
has
And I get
blast.
that.
so screams and
I'll
metal.
shut up. I'm sorry. I don't
So-
know what I'm talking about.
So Anthony, so screams and metal weren't around then. Keep that in mind.
exactly.
Keep that in mind.
Okay, I'm gonna remember that,
That
argument.
shit was heavy.
I'll remember
that
that
shit was heavy back then for that time.
Yeah,
that
there was
era.
Slayer,
Okay.
and yes, there was Slayer, and they
Yes.
had like yeah, and all that. But
Yes.
it was, and eventually in the late '80s, here comes death metal with Death,
Mhm.
and Cannibal Corpse and all this other stuff. But that really didn't hit. If you consider what you said, it didn't really hit until the '90s, so it was not considered '80s anymore.
that is true.
Wait, what?
Like how these bands started in the '80s, just like how Spine Shack started in the '90s.
No,
but you don't consider
It's
them.
not, it's not even.
You
in
don't
the same
consider them
ballpark.
in the yes, it is.
It's not in the same ballpark.
But like I'm
It
just saying,
is.
if you're gonna name,
he's saying that the glam metal riffage
No.
derives from metal riffage, and
It
what
do-
I'm saying
well,
is
it
it
absolutely-
derives from metal and
Metal.
hard rock,
Yeah.
like from like bands like they mixed in with what Judas Priest was doing,
Mhm.
mixed with like Maiden, and then with Aerosmith and with all
Mhm.
these other bands. Keep in mind, there wasn't that much metal to begin with
Yeah.
in 1980. There's only a 10-year.
Mm.
There's only been 10 years of quote unquote metal,
Yeah.
and what you had was Sabbath, Maiden,
Ozzy.
Sabbath,
Sabbath,
Maiden,
yeah.
Motor Breath.
Dude, any of those
there
bands
was-
sound glam metal.
There's a
yeah, they don't. Yeah, they're not.
because glam metal wasn't a thing yet.
It
Like
wasn't
glam
And then
metal-
Randy Rhoads came in and Quiet
And it
Ri-
really
and,
didn't sound like glam metal.
and Quiet Riot,
Mm.
and these guys started playing what would eventually become glam metal.
like 4-chord.
Dan,
Songs.
every song has 4 chords, dude.
Yeah.
No, I mean Ozzy shit is pretty intricate, but
Yeah,
okay.
but Ozzy in the 80s, if you want to, if
you brought
if
up Randy,
you
so I
consider
brought up Randy.
if you consider if you can say that what's it called? Glam metal is pop punk, then I'm gonna say Ozzy's
I
glam
said more in line. Wait, what the fuck?
because it's more in line. Because Ozzy in the '80s was more in line than anything else with glam metal than anything else. Look at Bark at the Moon. Look at the guitars he had: Randy Rhoads, Jakey Lee,
Blizzard of
Zach
Oz predates the marketing term glam metal. So we
True.
can't use that.
No. So true. But new metal wasn't a thing, and people were just considering it. We're just calling it metal rap until until it became new metal. Like
Until '97 when it was coined.
Was it '97 or '98?
It was '97.
Was DMX?
What?
Well, I think it was DMX that said it should be called something different because it shouldn't. It should be its own genre. And then, like shortly after that, someone came up with new metal.
Well, new metal was so
it was just rap metal.
The coin was the term was coined because it was
so there was new metal.
Alternative metal, which a lot of people just say alternative metal. It just means like
something
newer metal.
Newer metal. So
and then the journalists added the NU to make it unique.
See, even with me, I always thought new metal was new wave metal. So like the mixture of new wave and metal, but no, it's rap and all that stuff too. That's back in the days.
So considering Esty's argument, new wave sounds like glam metal, right? Or no, new wave sounds like new metal.
Influenced was being
new metal was influenced by new wave.
No,
got it.
No, what?
Yeah, well, yeah,
No.
Deftones,
Okay,
Depeche
okay.
Mode.
Sorry.
So, yeah.
I thought we were still talking about glam metal.
No.
That's
no,
one
no.
band, dude. That's one fucking band.
Fear Factory, all the electronics that they were
All right,
using.
let's keep going.
Anyway.
Okay,
All right,
point
anyways,
being is-
I'm right. You're wrong.
Anyway, so even like Ozzy was more in the realms of glam metal than thrash metal,
but that
than
argument,
any type of metal.
But you're going against your argument because that predates what glam metal is.
Not Bark at the Moon.
Bark at the Moon, yes.
What year did it come out?
The same year Blizzard of Oz came out. He released 2 records in the same year.
Bark at the Moon is Bark at the Moon.
Bark at the Moon came out the same year as Blizzard of Oz.
Show me.
Are you kidding me? That's why those 2 records are famous. They came out in the same year.
No. Bark at the Moon had Jakey Lee. It had no Randy Rhoads.
What's Joe Rogan's dude? Jamie, pull it up.
What's it called? Def Leppard's first album came out in 1980.
Def Leppard is not metal.
It's glam metal.
Glam metal
So
is not metal.
it doesn't predate.
But
glam
the glam metal term did. Okay. Rudy, you can go ahead and explain while he's looking it up. I'm about ready to start playing the playlist.
So-
I believe it's
So
like a subgenre.
Bark at the Moon,
Came out in 1983.
Diary of a Madman came out in 81. And where's Blizzard of Oz came out
Bark
in
at the
81.
Moon. Remember,
Bark at the Moon
Bark-
came out in 83.
Say Bark at the Moon.
Yeah, Speak of the Devil.
I got
was
Diary of a Madman and Blizzard of Oz
1982,
mixed up. I
and-
mean, Diary of a Madman and Bark at the Moon mixed up.
Yeah.
Wait.
That was my fault.
Yeah, because I even said
Did
that
you
doesn't.
read it wrong?
I got
Because
it wrong only because I mixed up. I thought Bark at the Moon was on the Diary of a Madman
Amongst all the
album.
yelling, I was saying that doesn't have Randy Rhoads. It had Jakey
I made a
Lee.
mistake. I'm not a fucking computer. Okay, suck my dick.
Want to hug it out?
Suck my dick.
Want to hug it out?
No, I don't want to hug it out.
Hug it out.
Yes,
Come
I'll
on,
hug it
dude.
out.
There you
Point
go.
being is,
I'm right. You're wrong. All right.
yes,
anyways,
I think glam metal is still metal.
But
Yeah.
why? But your argument is only because the riffage is derived from.
Metal.
But
We'll just say metal.
but that's
Yeah.
not true.
Then what is? Then what
It's
is
just
it?
rock
You're
riffs.
asking
That's
him
all it
his-
is
you're
rock
asking him his
riffs.
opinion.
Well,
you can't just be
But
like,
okay,
you're wrong.
what's
Okay,
what's
you
the
know what?
difference? What is the difference between a rock riff and a metal riff
The
during those
sonics,
times?
the note choices, they're different. They're very different.
It derives, like I said, it from both metal and hard rock.
Yeah.
They were both influenced by bands like Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, but fucking like also Aerosmith, and that's where you get the poppy part. Is that better?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, yeah, and I get that, and I agree with you on that. To me, it's
So
just,
so it is more metal, rock, whatever, than punk, because punk then
yeah,
was.
it's still and and that to me it's still metal.
And like I said, if anything was influenced by punk, then was thrash, because Metallica
Yeah.
was very huge on Misfits, Dead Kennedys, and all these other bands, and they played fast, and they played fucking fast. They played those
Yeah,
pop punk
pop
beats.
punk, yeah, which I get, and that's fine.
So that's that.
Yeah.
Then but
yeah, just for me,
pop punk. The only thing that makes it any close to pop, being pop punk is because it's poppy,
yeah,
because it's snappy, because
Yeah,
it was
and
what
like-
it's on the radio.
exactly.
It was probably the first form of like active rock.
very true.
You know, a lot
yeah.
of bands that were in metal bands are now in active rock bands, but their active rock is just like friendly metal.
Yeah, and like that glam rock to me is just it's still
Friendly metal.
It's friendly metal. It's just
Yes.
I don't know.
It's friendly metal.
It's just-
It's what's gonna get you into the other
it's
stuff
just
because I was
like, it's like very
like I remember growing up watching in the 80s watching all these music videos of all it was the videos were fucking metal. It was fucking wearing black and leather and chicks were hot and they were just and the lifestyle was fucking metal. And you see these videos and you're like, fuck yeah, Cinderella, cool, Motley Crue, cool. But then I'm like, oh, is there more stuff like that? There's Metallica, and then you hear Slayer, and that scared the shit out of me. So I went back to the glam until a little later, because Slayer was a little too scary for me when I was a little kid in the 80s.
Yeah,
and then not until maybe like 1989, 1990 is when I started listening to my brothers bought Angel of Death.
Oh,
Rain and Blood.
Good one.
Rain and Blood, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, Rain and Blood, sorry. Slayer, Rain and Blood.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
And what's it called? But Angel of Death was the first song that I heard.
Yes.
So that's how I was written. I was
Love that
like,
song.
I'm like, oh my god! I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then
Track-
so there's a lot. So you
It's
know,
track one.
yeah, that's why I said Angel of
I
Death.
gotta be right. I'm sorry.
That's
Okay.
so yes. Anyway,
Rudy, is
Yeah,
glam metal?
Yeah, it's like a subgenre of it, like the weak stuff of it. You
But
know,
explain.
yeah, the weak stuff.
Explain.
I guess I'll allow the
What
weak
makes it metal?
Explain?
Yeah.
What makes it metal?
the heaviness, dude. Back then,
What heaviness? There is no heaviness to glam metal.
Yes,
There
That
it
was
is.
heavy
It's just
back
rock.
then,
I don't
dude.
give a fuck what was.
See? Then
You
that-
can't
heavy-
compare heavy then to heavy
So
now.
we're comparing
No.
Poison to Slayer. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. We're comparing Metallica to Cinderella. That's what
Bro.
we're doing.
No,
I feel
we're not.
like
They're two
you
different.
can't-
Like
Okay.
he's just saying
glam metal.
the weak of subgenre.
Glam metal
of
was
metal.
was like
stand
what
over
is
here. I'm scared of
mainstream?
you.
What is mainstream? now?
No, we need you on
Oh,
camera.
I have to
It's
be
okay.
over here.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
I won't hurt you. I'll just pat
Glam metal to me was like
Uh-huh.
the mainstream of what like mainstream metal is today. The softer shit,
Like
the
Disturbed or Five Finger Death Punch. That's what
actually
it was.
not even softer than that. Like fucking like
Emo.
no. Name some. Like I'm trying to think of something off the top of my head right
Disturbed.
now. No.
That's very radio.
Yeah, I mean,
Like I'm like what radio, what active rock is today. Like bands like 3 Days Grace.
there you go. Like that.
Not metal. Not metal.
Evanescence.
Yeah, Evanescence is a perfect
Five Finger
example.
to me, Five Finger Death Punch. I'll put that up there with
Mhm.
Disturbed. Nothing against any of those bands. Those bands are the reason why kids are going to be listening to this music, and then they want something heavier.
Mhm.
So they have their job is to get people in metal, just like it was their
A
job
stepping stone.
to get people in metal, dude. Like
Mhm.
that's the
gateway.
thing. The gateway. They were a gateway metal. You can't like how he said. You can't compare today's heavy with yesterday's
Yeah,
heavy.
Nah, dude.
It was different.
Heavy
Yeah, there
back
was
then
there was like E flat tunings and all this
Was
other
there
stuff.
was there no hard rock in the 80s?
I would say what was more hard rock was probably like early 80s with Van Halen when they had Roth, like you know what you said, but like Guns N' Roses,
Like what I said.
I would consider maybe that you know they were the thin line between hair metal, glam rock, and then like hard rock, and I think
can
like
see that.
and I
I
think
agree.
I would probably say that Appetite for Destruction was probably like the first like major hard rock album. I mean, you could say Van Halen was hard rock. You know, they were still more rock and roll. They're still bluesy. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, I'm not saying Guns N' Roses wasn't, but they were infinitely a lot more heavier.
Yeah.
And it was like more. It was heavier than what Van Halen was doing. So it was more harder than rock, but it wasn't metal. It was this or that. So this is where like it gets really like you know what's the word I'm looking for?
Hazy.
I guess there it fades in and out because Guns N' Roses was originally like the band LA Guns, and they're very very like hair metal. They're very glam,
Not metal.
Glam metal.
It's just-
You
Not
know,
metal.
And then so they derived from that, and Guns N' Roses was another band, and they became Guns N' Roses. So I would say hard rock probably started with Appetite for Destruction. I mean, I'm open to hear different things, but I think like that's when like that was
Clearly-
like one of the biggest
clearly
albums.
not.
But Van Halen, like what Van Halen was doing in the '70s with making blues music or rock and roll a little bit more heavier is what I think Guns N' Roses was doing in the 80s that's making rock and roll a little more heavier. But, it was that thin, hazy line that it could have faded in and out. It could have gone either way. But that's a fine line where it's like, okay, they were a little bit more than what they were,
Okay. So, saying all that, Esty went ahead and made a playlist to make me wrong, to prove me wrong,
To make me wrong.
to make me wrong.
Make me wrong.
wrong.
Din, 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 din. Oh no, it's make me bad.
Now do it like glam metal.
Make me wrong.
Beautiful, not metal.
Dude, that's
Anyways,
metal.
That's metal.
That is not
So,
metal.
so-
okay, so
metal.
Judas Priest is in metal.
What?
That's different. The
That's
riffage behind
the
it.
say. Oh no.
He's gaslighting people.
He is gaslighting for
That's
sure.
different. That's different. Anyways, Esty made a playlist
Or
to
just
prove me
a-
wrong,
All right.
and I have not looked through this playlist.
Some of them are bangers. Some of them are deep cuts.
So I have a question. So we're gonna listen to the song, and then we all get to vote if it's
Yes.
metal or not.
Yes.
Okay.
No, if it's metal.
No,
Not
it-
glam metal. If it's metal, it's glam metal metal. That's the
Oh,
purpose
okay,
of this
okay.
episode.
All right.
So is glam metal metal? Does it prove me wrong?
So is the song metal? Got it.
Is
All
the
right.
song metal? Would you consider the song metal?
Okay.
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 You're all wrong already. So
By then standards, keep that in mind.
by then standard, they don't know anything about the 80s.
Do
All
you
they-
know anything about the 80s?
I know
all
a
they
lot
need
about
to
the
know,
80s.
all they need to know is don't compare it to anything that's going on today.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, yeah.
Don't
I know,
compare it
for
to
its
today's
time.
Don't compare it to breakdowns or A sharp 7 8
compare it
string
to
9
Judas
strings.
Priest, Iron Maiden, Sabbath.
You can compare to that. Then like they were taking what like we forgot to mention Dio. Like
Yeah.
they were taking what like how Dio was doing stuff too and all that Rainbow and all that. They took all what was hard rock and metal and they made it their own little poppy thing.
They made it beautiful. I like it.
Made it.
They made it pop rock.
It made it pretty.
pretty
Pretty.
metal.
It's
pop rock.
Pretty
I
metal.
like it.
Okay. The fuck up. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's
go
do it.
ahead.
I want to hear some music.
I started off a little, with some. Go ahead.
Would you like to pick the songs?
No, can I control it then?
You could pick the songs. I gotta control the volume though.
Okay, no, just go in order. You can go in order.
We're only doing 6. Is that okay?
Oh, okay. Damn it, let me pick the 6.
You pick the first one. See, we're already cherry picking here.
That's
we're already
fine.
cherry picking.
All right,
Well-
let's go with that one.
All right. This first one is "Still of the Night" by Whitesnake.
Ooh,
Really?
White Snake.
You brought David Coverdale to my argument about if something's metal. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
Play it.
Deep Purple is not metal.
Play it.
Play
All right.
it.
Still of the
Play it.
Night by
Play it.
Whitesnake.
Look at the riffage.
White.
Here we go.
This is metal, dude.
Yeah, that's metal.
That's metal.
What the fuck?
It's one note rung out. Are you guys serious?
Yes,
That's
yeah.
metal.
One fucking
Okay,
note
keep
rung
playing,
out.
keep-
Let me-
playing,
let's
keep
hear
playing,
it.
keep playing,
You're
keep
already
playing.
wrong. But okay.
Listen to all that metal happening. That one note.
Bro, that's heavy.
Same note.
Ooh, there you go.
Still of the night, I hear the wolf owl honey sniffing around your door. In the still of the night, I feel my heart beating heavy, telling me you gotta have more.
Oh, that's metal right there.
That's just Zeppelin. That's all it is Zeppelin.
I don't.
Okay.
There's no
That's still
preview,
metal.
is there?
That's metal, dude.
That's metal.
All that high gain.
Yeah.
That's what makes it metal.
Even the vocals, like for that
Vocals
time.
are sick.
Yeah. For that time, like the vocals, that's metal.
That's Aerosmith and Zeppelin. Are you guys kidding me?
Like I said, it'll get a little hard rocky, but that's still metal, dude.
Yeah.
That is metal.
That's
that was
not
metal then.
That's not
That
metal.
was
That's
metal then. That's
It's
metal.
then. By then standards, that is metal.
By then standards, it was metal.
You can't call this rock.
This is most definitely rock.
It derives from rock, yes, but this is metal.
That's
Like,
just distorted
it-
as fuck,
like,
dude. It's heavy.
if we're talking
So
about,
is rock
if
music.
we're talking about today's standards,
Oh, man.
yes, that is
Hard rock, yes.
But if we're talking about then standards, that is
That's
metal.
metal.
That's metal.
That is metal.
That's heavy as shit. for
That's
back then.
Zeppelin. That sounds identical to Zeppelin, and I love this song
Oh, well,
too.
you got 3 versus
Yeah,
1.
But that
Well-
is Zeppelin. That's a Zeppelin song.
Everything had to come from something, dude.
Yeah.
Zeppelin's not metal.
I
They-
know.
they
it's
influence
not.
metal.
isn't
They
Zeppelin.
influence. What did you just say?
They influence metal.
There you go.
But they're
Oh
not
my
metal.
God.
Okay,
These
they
fools
influence
verbatim
metal.
ripped
Yeah,
off
but it's a-
Zeppelin.
it's an
This is a
influence.
Zeppelin
And
ripoff.
Zeppelin ripped off blues.
Everyone.
That's a
Everything
whole
is
other
blues.
conversation. That is a whole other. That's such a
Alright.
blanket statement.
Okay.
And you can't
Oh.
argue because everything is blues. That's not what we're arguing about. But okay, pick the next one.
Okay.
so-
Do
You haven't proved me wrong. That was a Zeppelin.
you
song.
want to hear the
That
solo
one-
to this?
No,
yeah,
I don't want to hear.
I
I
want to
hear
hear
no
the
solos.
fucking solo.
Okay. No, not this one. It's not. It's
Go to
it's
the
a
next
good
one.
solo.
All right. Next
Oh
song.
man, this is so hard. 6 songs. God damn it.
Pick the most metalist ones, man.
Yeah,
so
pick
far,
the hardest
so
ones,
far,
'cause
that
that
one,
was
that
not-
one was a perfect example.
Yeah.
but
How? It was just a high-pitched
Perfect.
voice with 3 notes.
This is Killing Time by Slaughter.
Ooh, okay. This is metal. Yeah, this is metal. That bass.
But you could also hear where like kind of like grunge or Alice in Chains
Yeah,
can,
yeah.
can derive from this too.
Yeah.
You know?
quick question: is it a female singer?
No,
Oh, sounds like one.
Why you don't like it?
you don't like it anymore.
I thought it was a
He's on
female.
my Tony's side now.
Nah, this is metal. Like, this is metal. That was metal.
I believe that's metal.
Okay. One band. One band so far. One band.
You mean 2?
No, one.
Two.
One.
Majority wins, bro.
Two.
Majority wins.
But we're talking about me,
But
proving
we're-
me wrong.
oh, then
Huh,
that's-
what do you mean? Prove there's.
When did this become? about
I'm
you?
admitting, because the whole episode is about me.
Okay.
Proving
Okay.
Tony wrong.
So this next one is from Def Leppard's first album,
Oh,
Okay.
dude, no.
and it's Lady Strange.
All right. Oh yeah. That's like ballad.
She reminds me of Iron
ballad.
Maiden.
Yeah, I can see that. It's like metal ballad.
Yeah. Just wait until I want to show you the bridge, or what people call today the breakdown.
The breakdown.
It sounds like Kiss.
Oh, that's metal right there.
The attitude's metal.
Yes.
Remember that.
Roy Circle.
Yeah. That's cool. I like that.
Okay. And
Not
then-
saying it's bad.
Yeah. But
Let me show you the bridge. real quick.
Well, fast forward and prove me wrong.
Breakdown.
oh yeah, that's metal right there. Oh, metal right up the ass. I don't understand how you don't see that as metal.
2 bands. 2 bands, baby.
That's been like 3
No,
bands.
it's not 3. I'm not giving you guys Whitesnake. That was a Zeppelin ripoff. But I will. Okay, that sounded like Sabbath. That dun 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 dun. That did sound like Sabbath.
Yeah.
And it does sound like Maiden.
Okay, so we're 3 for 3.
No, we're 2 for 3.
4.
It's about what I'm admitting, and I'm being honest. So suck my dick.
So we're at 3 for 3. He's at 2 for 3.
All right, here's this next one is Decadence Dance by Extreme.
Okay.
No.
no,
That's
no.
not glam metal.
That is
Extreme is not glam
yes,
metal.
it is. Sorry.
Suck my dick. Nah, fuck that.
Play it.
Extreme is not glam metal, dude.
What do these guys look like?
Like glam. They did more than words, and that was glam.
Yeah, this is. I can see this being peak glam metal. Peak glam metal.
Dude, like this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
This kind of stuff reminds me of like Alice Cooper.
Yeah, I can see that.
Having issues again? Can we still listen to the song though? All right, let's listen to the song real quick. Dude, this one has a ripping solo, dude.
This is metal. This is metal. This is metal. Like, I just think you're trying to put today's standards on the standards then.
Hold on, I want to hear the solo.
Let him hear the solo.
Oh, that's a good track. That's a metal solo right there.
Nico's awesome, dude.
Oh yeah. Ah yeah. That's metal right there, buddy.
Song makes me want to do cocaine.
Right?
If that's not metal, I don't know what the fuck is, bro.
I mean, really?
That's metal.
I mean, yeah, that is metal.
Sleep
my
Token's
guy.
metal.
Sleep Token's metal.
I consider them metal.
Me too.
I consider this more metal than Sleep Token.
You're
God
fucking
damn.
kidding me, Rudy. You're fucking kidding me.
Nope.
So that's 4. I have 2 more songs, right? To prove you.
Wait, so what is this?
You're not allowed to play any David Lee Roth, dude. I know that fucking song, dude. No.
Okay,
Hell
no, I'm not gonna pick that one.
No,
Fine,
don't pick that
don't-
one.
I won't
fine, we'll
pick
give
that
Tony
so
one.
was this one the last one?
No.
I will say.
See, because I also put here "Bark on the Moon." Bark on the Moon.
Back at the moon.
I put "Bark on the Moon." "Bark at the Moon"
Back at the moon.
Fuck.
by Ozzy because
Bullshit ass cover.
it is. Those are 80s kind of like glam riffage. Dun 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 dun. That's
That is true.
But okay, so I have 2 more songs. God, should I pick Daddy, Brother, Lover, fucking Mr. Big?
Wait, what?
You already have one in there that I would have considered metal.
Which
that I was
Dawkins?
No.
Who? Which one would you put? Wasp?
No,
Skid Row?
that one.
Round and Round?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put that one.
Yeah,
I didn't want to put it because it was too obvious.
Yeah, this is metal.
This is metal.
Yeah.
This is actually one of my favorite songs.
It's a really good too. I love the riffage in the verse. Dun, 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 dun.
Out on the streets,
Yeah.
where we meet. You make the night.
You know what fucked up? Here, listen to this. You know what fucked up this music for me? The whole glam metal movement.
What?
The movie The Rocker
Oh, the one with
with Rainn Wilson.
Oh, really?
That movie fucked up glam metal for me hard. I was like, oh, this is
damn.
bad. All right,
Yeah. That was like you were young
Vesuvius.
when that came out.
Yeah.
I didn't mind it much. I just like that it was a movie about metal kind of.
No, I love that movie. but-
Yeah. See, I wasn't gonna pick this one because it would have been too obvious.
Yeah.
But I was gonna. See, I'd have picked, Daddy, Brother, Lover. Yeah, I actually don't like the title of this song.
Mr. Big is not glam metal either. Mike Patton, are you fucking kidding me?
Mike Patton. That's not Mike Patton.
Mike Patton didn't sing for Mr. Big?
No, he's Mr. Bungle.
Mr. Bungle.
This is definitely.
Billy
okay.
Sheenan, the bass
Yeah,
player.
Billy Sheenan's
My
in
bad.
this.
My
Oh
bad.
yeah, this is metal. Fucking has that fucking.
And Paul Gilbert.
Ah. Okay. Ooh. See, they did the yows.
The yows. That's what makes it
That's
metal.
metal.
Okay, now
metal.
play the last one on YouTube.
That is metal right
So
there.
is this metal?
Is this metal, Tony?
We got one more.
We
Was
got
that-
one
was that
more.
metal?
And this is by a little small band.
Little small band.
A little small band.
But I feel like you only picked this band because they sounded metal later.
It's still
It
metal.
does- No, it
And this is
does.
Pantera. So you're gonna call Pantera pop punk? Okay, go for it. But they're
Power metal isn't even glam metal.
It's,
That's a whole other genre.
That's not even like that's like. Listen, they were called glam and all that stuff. Just because the song's called power metal doesn't mean
I'm gonna
they
play
were
it.
power
I'm
metal.
gonna play it. That's more thrash.
It wasn't considered thrash.
It wasn't. Still metal.
By then standards, that was glam metal. Granted, yeah, you don't hear a lot of double bass pedaling, but
Yeah.
by then standards, it was glam. Look how they dressed.
Glam metal was more based on how you look rather than the actual music, to be fair.
I get it.
Yeah.
Was Phil in there?
Yeah, that was Phil.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
Phil right there.
Dude, I've never seen that
Yeah,
far
'cause
back.
nobody-
Yeah,
That's
because
crazy.
they weren't big then. It was just they were just some band from Texas.
Wow.
And then they
But
changed
they
it.
started off like as a glam band with looking like putting on the mascara and all that other stuff.
And then they changed their style
and
up
they
when they did
changed-
Cowboys from Hell, and that's when they
after
broke through.
Cowboys from Hell. Yeah,
And I feel that's with that genre specifically, glam metal. It was more based on how you look.
Yeah, that's how I would say like new metal, because new metal's so different. Like there's so many new metal bands that are different, that it was the style that they were wearing, the Jankos, remember Dragonfly shirts?
Oh yeah.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
Oh man, I never had it, but I was so envious of people that wore like Dragonfly shirts, even though it's kind of corny. But I was like, that's the new metal look, or the trencitas, or the hair,
the
jumpsuits. That's what makes it metal, you know, like the spiky hair, like that's what made it new metal, not just the music. It was the attitude and the style. Same thing with hair metal. It was it was the whole package. That's when people talk about genre, they're talking about not just the music but the style of it. Like thrash were different pools than those. They wore the tight little pants with the fucking the Nikes or the Reeboks fucking high tops with the same kind of hair, but still they looked like they smelled. It was different then, So yeah, now is glam metal.
Yeah,
Tony.
it is.
The songs that you heard today, were they metal?
Were they, Tony? Were they metal?
All right, you know what, guys? You know what? I am mad enough. I am mad enough. I'm a man, and I can be accountable, and I can hold myself accountable for when I'm proven wrong.
But I'm not. Not today.
Not today.
And I will, unlike Jandro and unlike Rudy, I will admit, Esty has proved me wrong.
I will agree with Tony that so weird calling you Tony, because it's Anthony. But I agree with Tony that there is a lot of that bubblegum poppy metal stuff, like Poison, and there's a lot of but dude, disregard. Remember, those are the songs that you listen to on the radio. Some songs on their albums were fucking really riffy and really fucking like, okay, that's what made it. It's just like there's just so many bands that played just for the radio friendly, but there's also those hidden gems.
Yeah,
and a lot of those. I mean, I don't know how popular some of those songs were back in the days, but to me some of them were kind of like hidden. Like that Slaughter one came out of nowhere. Like I like Slaughter, but Dewey Slaughter was one of the probably like the heavier of the bands. But also you had softer bands like Tesla and White Lion that were just more mainly, it was like acoustic metal. Weird. But it's more on, like, Tesla was fucking sick, dude. They had some, it was considered more on the quiet power metal side.
You're losing me.
But there, like I said, there's even within glam metal, there was little genres within that. But it is still metal.
It is still metal.
And you had a lot of amazing guitarists that came of that genre.
I can admit that I am wrong. That I made a very impulsive statement because I was in the moment. I'm all about metal and Metallica and all that, right? And I was comparing it in the moment. In my head, probably subconsciously, I made a mistake, and I am mad enough. Look at me. I'm mad enough. Look at me, Rudy.
That's not changing my perspective on that. That does nothing to me.
It should, because I believe that the only reason why you say Sleep Token is not metal is because you don't want to be proven wrong after you're proven wrong.
No, but I say
time and time again, Rudy.
I don't think it's metal.
But it is. So I will walk. I want to. I don't want to say walk back my words because I don't like that term. What I will say is I have been proven wrong, and I will from now on consider glam metal a part of the metal movement as a whole.
See, so to defend you on the Sleep Token thing.
Yes.
Right now we're in that time where metal's changing.
Yeah.
Just like how in the 80s to the 90s it went from glam rock to grunge, and then it became, other stuff. We're witnessing metal changing right now.
Yeah.
Like bands like Sleep, like your metal is not the younger crowd's metal.
It's not really metal.
Like especially for like Sleep Token, like I'm saying, like Sleep Token, Ghost. I just saw Ghost live, and
he likes Ghost.
I love Ghost. I just
Ghost.
saw them live, and if you don't consider them metal, watch their live performance, and
Bro,
you'll
this guy.
dude.
This guy.
Dude, there were,
Bakatamon.
dude, everyone was.
Oh, it's so fucking sick. They killed the Aussie cover. Bakatamon. The
there-
fuck up.
Bro, the whole place was hailing Satan, dude. Satan.
There's a bunch of soccer moms that don't listen to metal. They listen to
no.
Taylor Swift and go,
Bro,
I'm so edgy because I like Ghost.
I met a freaking, and I was talking to them. They're pretty cool, but they were a satanic family. It was like the family that was their religion. Like they were passing out, like how
You think all Satanists listen to metal?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying.
The
But
dude from Alkaline Trio
but-
is a fucking Satanist, and he's a straight up pop punk.
I don't see these fools going to a Blink 182 show.
I feel that.
How
So-
many Satanists do you know?
I
know
few.
a lot,
I know
and
a
I
lot.
know like 3 of them listen to metal.
Okay, you want a cookie?
I don't know.
I'm just saying it's fucking like we're like there's chanting Satan. That's metal. That's what I mean.
I feel that.
Yeah. But so so right now we're in Sleep Token. To me, yeah, they're metal, but you're talking about today. This is today's metal. Just like you can't compare it to, it's changing. It's evolving.
Ghost is not really today's metal, but okay, we can
You
argue.
can't-
No, I'm talking about Sleep Token, fool.
Oh, my bad. I'm so used to arguing with you for an hour.
I was like, but
Oh,
now,
oh.
but like Sleep Token, they're like a newer generation, the newer like
They're the new
metal.
yeah.
They have metal influences. There's riffage, there's screaming by today's standards.
Is there not, Rudy?
There's by today's standards, but also then you have bands like
You want to answer that?
you have bands like Dream. Oh my god,
Dream
Theater.
not Dream Theater. It was a newer Sleep. Oh my god, I don't want to get it wrong.
President.
Dream Sleep.
Dream Sleep? No. But like they're like similar to like Beartooth, Dayseeker.
Daysy.
Oh,
Like,
I've heard of them.
it's like it's metal, but it's so poppy. So
Mhm.
it still has like a metal influence in the sense that there's like the heaviness in
Yeah.
it, but it is poppy.
Mhm.
So
yeah.
but it is still metal, just like Sleep Token. Yeah, it does have that R&B feel, and that's dope. I love. See, Sleep Token was written for people that just don't listen to metal, not just strictly metal. They listen to metal, but they listen to like me, dude. I grew up listening to R&B and
Yeah.
hip hop and all that other shit, dude. Like I'm from the
Mhm.
hood, I loved metal, but I was living like Wu-Tang Clan and shit like that.
Wu-Tang.
I love that shit. And then when you mix all that stuff like new metal, dude, I was like, yeah, fuck yeah. And then to me, it's like Sleep Token is like new metal. They're mixing what today's like what's the new kind of like hip hop or like those beats,
Oh, like trap.
like trap, like those trap
Mhm.
beats, but with R&B, and that's beautiful to me. Mixing it with metal, and that's dope. Because then those people that are like how the same kids that were listening to Motley Crue, like those style, like Sleep Token, they're like, I want something like Sleep Token. They're gonna get into all these other metal fucking bands,
Yeah.
and they're gonna listen to this and they're gonna listen to that. So it's Sleep Token's job to get those fucking kids to listen to metal and keep metal fucking alive.
No, yeah. Agreed.
So that's their job.
Mm-hmm.
It's subjective. Music in the end is subjective. You're gonna call it what you want to call it.
That's not true.
It's
is.
subjective.
It's
Like I can,
John
dude,
tells you that all the time.
I can tell you
John's
all.
wrong.
I can tell you all. I can argue all day about how Morrissey sucks and how the Smiths are the worst. But there's gonna be people that disagree with millions of people that
I
are gonna
disagree with
disagree.
you. I think this Charming's Man is a fucking great song.
Yeah, it's horrible music to me, but it's subjective because
beautiful
there's other
music.
people that are gonna listen. They're gonna say no.
mm-hmm.
If they were horrible, then why do they have so many fans?
You-
Kind
yeah.
of stuff.
Yeah, you just have
So-
bad taste. That's all.
Okay, sure.
I forgot you're defending me.
Yeah. So you're hating just because
I'm just
I'm
hating.
right.
I'm hating.
Anyway, but like
Uh.
music's subjective. Just listen to what fucking ever makes you feel good.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
agreed. I just noticed your shirt and I love it.
God forbid.
Yeah. Fucking love was it their second album, I believe? Constitution of Treason?
Mm.
That's a 4th record.
What's it? Fourth? Oh, yeah.
It's
you're
called For the Constitution of Treason.
right. Fucking love that album.
It's called 4.
Four.
With
And
the
also-
1V. All right.
And also, yeah, dude. Like,
Again, I'm right.
I
I do like your take on the Metallica, like the
Mm-hmm.
Fade to Black,
The trilogy.
the trilogy.
Yeah.
I like
Oh, yeah.
if you take away that the war part in one, you can it could be like mental mental health, related about, and you're seeing the story, which is cool. I never thought of it that way, and it was always and all the songs are track 4. That's why I have
Yeah.
I have an obsession with the fourth track on albums. I'll always go, if I get a new album or back in the days, I will go straight to the fourth track, and I'll listen to that song first because of those songs. But I wouldn't say it's a trilogy. I'd say it's a 4-piece because Unforgiven was also track 4, and that kind of follows the similar like mental health, but it's of an older man that it's already too late for him and he's now ready to die.
I didn't include Unforgiven only because it's not as heavy as
No.
the other 3. Because the other 3 go from really soft to
to heavy.
climactic
Yeah,
heavy.
yeah.
Unforgiven, it's purposefully
cl-
the verses are heavy and the chorus is soft.
It did
and
climax
goes
in
like
the solos and then it calmed down back, so yeah, but it's still track 4 and it is still talking about like kind of like mental health, but in the point of view of like an old man kind of thing, like I'm ready to die kind of thing, like that's it, I lived my life, whatever, I lived it for everyone else but me kind of thing.
I feel that.
So that gave me a different perspective on that. So cool, that's a cool little perspective on that one. So
I'm right.
No, it's not that you're right.
I'm
it's
right.
It's a perspective.
Look at me, Rudy.
There's no right or wrong.
I'm right. No, I'm right. It's not subjective. I'm correct.
I'm not saying subjective. There's
correct.
no right or wrong.
No, there is a right or wrong.
It's
If you're not
just
subjective,
an
you're right or
opinion.
wrong. Anyways,
it's just an opinion that I like.
thank you. It's
That I actually
it's a
like.
fact. That
And
you,
then this
you
track,
enjoy.
and I've this track 4, and then I've had an obsession with like track 4s, like even
Yes.
like I think End of Heartache was track 4 on End of Heartache too.
Well, the reason why most bands put out bangers on the track 4 is because it's normally halfway through the record, so you want to get them right before the halfway
Yeah,
point.
so I get that. So that makes sense. So that's why I'm obsessed with like
Yeah.
the fourth track on any album. And usually it's a banger.
Mhm.
If
Yeah.
if you look back at every album that you listen to, usually that fourth track is like it's a banger.
You brought up Stuck earlier from Limp Bizkit, and that's
That's
track
track
4
4.
on
Track 4.
See, I know my shit. Neither of you guys know that, right? You
I
didn't know
don't-
that.
I don't look
I was-
at
I was thinking
numbers.
right
I
now
just
about
hear
the-
songs.
But just remember, keep that in mind. If you go through just go through your albums, on some of your favorite albums. Just look at the fourth track.
Got it. All right, so we're gonna end the
Yeah.
podcast because I have been proven wrong.
He has been proven wrong. The podcast.
I
must
will.
end.
I will
We
admit.
must end.
I can admit to it. I can admit that I have been proven wrong, and I will admit that I have been proven wrong. And that is the wonderful thing about this podcast.
Hey Tony, I
What?
love you.
I love you too. Thank you so much for proving me wrong. Thank you so much for putting me in line and putting me in my place. I appreciate it.
I got your
Anyway.
back, people.
Yeah.
To people that disagreed with him, I got you.
You don't have to. You don't have to do that. They don't like them. Anyways,
Oh.
They like us. I think.
have you guys gone on TikTok lately?
Oh no, I'm just saying I'm defending them.
I'm playing. I don't want to get your anxiety.
I'm just saying I'm defending them from y'all.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm on your side.
I'm not. Fuck you guys. Anyways, I didn't mean that. I
You're
didn't mean
right.
What?
Ashes of the Wake from Lamb of God, The Faded Line, is actually one of my
Dude.
favorite tracks.
Remember that.
All right, thank you guys so much for
Yeah.
tuning into this episode of Metalology. We really, really do appreciate it. This was a fun one. I'm sweating. I need to go take an anxiety pill or something.
Because it's been proven wrong.
I have been proven wrong, and now must live with my shame. I have brought dishonor to my family. And,
It's not on you. It's on your cow.
Who did that? It was a comedian. I forgot who.
I forget.
But we're thinking about
Yeah.
the same person. I think.
Yeah. Anyways, you guys can follow Esty. Esty, go and drop your plugs real quick.
Esty Sanchez, ESTY SANCHEZ 28.
Mhm.
And Instagram, and then follow my band Fraxures, FRAXURES official on Instagram.
Mhm.
Hopefully, we'll be in your town soon.
True.
Go check them out.
Also, a lot of you guys don't know this, but Esty actually puts on a lot of shows out here in San Diego at Brick by Brick.
Yes.
I forgot.
Let's talk about that real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I every few months I do jam nights at Brick by Brick in San Diego, and pretty much I just bug the shit out of musicians that I know, and I beg them to come and jam. And
It is literally the best metal musicians and rock musicians in San Diego.
It is.
It
a
is
great
the best
time.
of the best.
And they're amazing musicians, and I just group them together, and they just jam songs depending on the theme of the night. The next one's May 15th, and it's not a phase, and that's like 2000 stuff. I'm gonna add. It's gonna be like new metal, metalcore, emo, pop punk, post hardcore, and it's all night. We're just gonna be covering all those genres all night, and all the money benefits is gonna benefiting this time a charity called Punk Rock Saves Lives. and
Okay.
they usually provide like shows like Narcans and stuff like that, and like it just shows being there for people that are struggling, or like if you're seeing them literally die, you help them out, give them the Narcan. So they're really cool, and perfect time to like do that. And then
Sweet.
so yeah,
Sweet,
so I do
sweet.
that. So usually at the end every year I end it with a Shred for Dime, and that's like we just play Pantera songs like all night long, but mixture. I try to add some other stuff. This year I'm kind of gonna do Shred for Dime, but but before we do the Pantera songs, I'm gonna honor people that have passed from metal, like or like rock, like Kiss, Van Halen. I'm gonna do Mastodon, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And just for our audience, it's a really big deal here in San Diego. This is some of the biggest events at Brick by Brick in our metal community that we all the musicians, we all look forward to. It's a great way for musicians to network. It's a great way for the people coming to see musicians that they normally wouldn't get to see, and for also people to talk to musicians that they wouldn't normally talk to. Maybe you might get some black metal musicians
or jam together,
Or
like
jam
different
together.
genres.
Yeah.
I just like bringing people together.
Yeah.
And the best way I know is just music, because music brings people together.
It does.
And when I do these jam nights, I'm just so lucky and blessed that all these people are always down to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, a musician loves playing music, and that's
Yeah.
awesome. And this community's awesome, and dude. So that's why I do it.
Yeah. I'm doing 3 songs.
Yeah,
This
with
year.
me.
Oh, I'm doing all 3 with you.
I think
Yeah.
you're doing a couple. Should we talk about the ones we're gonna do?
Yeah, I mean. if
Okay,
you
we're
want,
so we're gonna do "See There I'm Broken"
Oh, I fucking
together,
love that song.
and we're doing "Welcome Home" by
Cody
Cody
DeCambria.
Cambria,
Oh, that's a
and
good
he's
one, too.
doing an AFI song.
Ooh,
Oh, so I'm doing it
nice.
by myself.
It's only a one guitar thing.
Oh, you motherfucker. Okay.
Nice.
I can't. I'm trying to get that clean part. I'm trying to get it, but I'll get it. I'll
Yeah,
get
we'll
it.
get it.
You'll
I'll
get it. Yeah.
I was actually here earlier today practicing the song. So
Nice, yeah.
I kinda-
Awesome jams, and
Yeah.
so it's gonna be fun. If you are in San Diego and you're seeing this and you want to go, May 15th, and check it out, meet some new people,
Yeah.
support your local scene, and let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's a great way to end the episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. Esty just dropped his plugs. You guys can check me out at Anthony_7string. Check out my band, Defy the Terrence, at Defy the Terrence. You guys can follow Metalology on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Subscribe to us on YouTube, wherever you listen and watch podcasts. We're actually going to have upcoming episodes, video versions on Spotify. I got to talk to you about that a little bit later. I gave you another little job to do.
More
Anyways,
jobs.
More jobs.
No trabajo.
You guys can follow Metalology on Instagram at Metalology Podcast. Follow us as well on TikTok for all the clips and all the fun little stuff from the episodes. In case you don't want to watch a full episode, you just want to watch little snippets, we're going to be posting stuff there as well. Rudy, take it away.
You can follow me as the one who knocks on Instagram. The O's are zeros and underscore after every word.
I miss Jandro. But you can follow you.
No, the fuck you don't. You're having a lot of fun with Esty right
I
now.
am, actually.
Yeah. I'm just playing. We miss you, Jandro.
I miss you, baby.
I miss you too, Andro. Anyway, you didn't say.
Oh, so you can follow your boy Baji at /the
Let's. How about Jandro and let's.
You guys can follow Jandro at metal_Jandro.
Yeah.
Jandro is JANDRO.
For people who didn't take a Spanish class in high school.
Andro.
All right, you guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Esty, for coming in. We really
Thank
appreciate
you,
it. It's always a
baby.
great time.
Thank you, brother.
Always
And we're
fun
going to
with
have you on more. We're going to be bringing you in some more.
Hell
Yes.
yeah. You
All
proved
right.
him wrong. That's good.
Prove
You proved him.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We will see you on the next episode of Metalology. All right, where's that Lexapro?